The report assigned to us is Lesson 10, Media and Information Literate Filipino. Here are the topics to be tackled. First is the case study given by media in society. Second, about how can MIL affect an individual. Under this topic are the three aspects: personal, professional, and educational aspect. And lastly, the integration of learning.
Let's now proceed to the case study. In February 2014, the first of a two-part report about an alleged mysterious flesh-eating disease was aired. According to the report, doctors couldn't determine the cause of the patient's ailments. The news anchor concluded that the first-part report is connected to a certain prophecy. Netizens start sharing on social media of skin diseases they thought were related. Also, they connected it to a prophecy in 2013 of a self-proclaimed Indian prophet who said that flesh-eating will originate from Pangasinan, and he predicted that a typhoon would devastate Samar and Leyte. With this, panic over the new prophecy immediately spread. However, the Department of Health dismissed the accuracy of the network's report and said it was fake. They said that patients didn't have a mysterious disease, and one had psoriasis and other had leprosy. Because of this, part 2 of the report was never aired. The network immediately issued a public apology.
Now let's tackle about how can MIL affect an individual. The story told a while ago states one of the disadvantages that lack of MIL can bring to a person. The study case given in media and society. Many were easily scared by the sensational news about the spreading flesh-eating disease. But if they only knew the truth, they would easily ignore it. Being gullible to or easily deceived by information sent by media could create disadvantages brought about by lack of MIL. These advantages are proliferating false information, unethical use of information, and being victimized by scams or cybercrimes. However, the said disadvantages can be prevented if a person knows how MIL can affect different aspects of his life. The first one is personal aspect. A media and information literate individual is able to first know his or her rights to information. For example, freedom of information or copyright and etc. Freedom of information can easily obtain, for example, through visiting government website that will give information about the activities of the government. Letter B, distinguish truths and untruths. And you will only do this if you create decisions based on well-evaluated information. But how are you going to evaluate information? According to virtualchase.justya.com, there are 5 things to consider in evaluating information. First, identify the source. Ask who is providing information, and read about us and the author bios. Second, discover the source expertise. Is the source an expert or authority? To discover the source expertise, examine the credentials in author bios and about us pages. Third, determine the level of objectivity. Does the source provide a balanced viewpoint? To examine the level of objectivity, examine the writing style. Is it trying to influence your opinion? And examine the advertising. Does it influence the content? And fourth, establish the date of publication. Is the information current at the time of publication? And lastly, verify what the information claims. And the fourth to consider in personal aspect is the mirror values and attitudes represented in media against his or her own. And the fifth one is express his or her persona and style through media and content. And the last one, protect his or her own privacy.
Created using Powtoon.